Jess here with Offbeat Life, and this is a super late October budget report because this fall has just been super busy, been working pretty much constantly. So I'm finally getting a minute to sit down here and get you guys our October budget report just in time for the November one to be coming up in like 10 more days. But I'll go ahead and dive in here and show you guys how October went for us. So I budgeted $585 incoming from Driveline, my year-round merchandising job, and I managed to pull in a whole bunch of extra work, and I made $985.35, which was $400.35 over budget, so that was a great contribution to my income there. I've been working with Hasbro again, hence why I'm so busy, because when my year-round merchandising with Driveline starts to fall off, which it has been lately, Hasbro kicks into high gear going into the Christmas season, so I'm working a lot with them lately. So I budgeted $1,130 in October from Hasbro, and I managed to make $1,193.45, which was $63.45 over budget there, which is great. October, yes. I budgeted $200 from the bar, managed to make $983.01 through the bar. And what that ended up being was our main bartender, our head bartender, really our only bartender, who's there, you know, all of our open hours. She had to go out of town for a week, so I covered for her. So I made quite a bit of extra money that particular week. So that was $783.01 over budget there, which was super helpful. And then my side hustle, bookkeeping, light bookkeeping, and also bar managing. I budgeted another $200 for that and brought in $242 there, so that was $42 over budget there. So when all was said and done, I budgeted $2,115 of income in October, but managed to bring in $3,403.81, which was $1,288.81 over budget. That was huge. That was really, really exciting. So in terms of where it all went, I budgeted $150 in gas, and I used my debit card and spent $150 in gas. But then what's been going on lately, I don't know if I'm driving more or if I'm not being as efficient with my gas or if there's something going on with my car, but I'm using way more gas than that. So I basically have been dipping into my bar tip money, so I just don't put some of the tip money into my budget, and I just use that for more gas. So it's the 20th of November here. I've already spent $40 in tip money for gas. I've already spent my full budget, and I just put another $20 in gas into my car. I don't really know what's going on, but it's covered, and I still have money left over, so holy gas bills. Anyways, I budgeted $35 for dog food, spent $30.23, so that was $4.77 under budget. Good thing there. Halloween. I budgeted $20. I only spent $6.69 because my mother ended up buying most of my son's costume pieces. He had wanted to be like 4 different things. Like his mind changed like 4 times. So my mom just kept buying him stuff, and I kept telling her, he's 6. He's going to change his mind. I wouldn't be buying this stuff. So she ended up, he said what he wanted to be, and she bought stuff. He wanted to be Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but he wanted to be the new Donatello from the newest reboot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon, which just started this year. And wouldn't you know, they don't make that costume. They make the new Raphael, they make the new Michelangelo, and they make the new Leonardo. They do not make the new Donatello, and I combed through the internet. It's not a thing. They don't make it. I don't know how they don't make it. It's crazy that they can make 3 out of the 4 characters, but they didn't make it. So we kind of piecemealed together a costume. So basically what I spent money on was this new Donatello has these goggle things that he usually wears on his head. So I pieced together out of like a headband and some paper cups and some like binder dividers that are like kind of see-through and a whole lot of duct tape, and I made his goggles for $6.69. So that was $13.31 under budget there. I spent $100 on RJ's medical bill that we are in the process of paying off. The balance is, I think it's at about $940 right now, and it'll be paid off by the end of December. So that's that situation. If I hadn't mentioned it before, where RJ used to be contributing 15% of his income into my account every month, he's still doing that, but I'm not putting it through the budget because it's going straight back out to his hospital bill to pay that off, because if I don't do it, it won't get done. So we're just handling it that way because we know that he won't make the payments. So anyways, this is just an additional $100 that I'm putting towards it every month to pay it down by the end of December. And then miscellaneous, I budgeted $20. We went over budget at $27. What happened was, let's see, at the beginning of the month, I missed cheese on our grocery list. I picked up some mums for our porch planter. So one of our favorite YouTubers, Jake Wettern from I Am Jake, who lives out of his Jeep Wrangler and has been doing a 50-state road trip. He stopped into upstate New York here, and we were 100% certain that we were going to go and visit with him when he did his meetup and a camping trip. So we did that. So I had to pick up some food for camping, as well as he does a food donation food drive when he does his camping trips. So we picked up some food for that. However, once we got out to the site and we were camping, we were missing things. So like we went to make our dinner on our little Coleman 2-burner, and we realized we didn't have a lighter. And then we couldn't find our can opener for like our canned foods. Turned out I was looking in the wrong bag. But anyways, I had to go to the dollar store around the corner to pick up a couple of things, and that was the $7 that put me over budget there. So, but considering that everything else was under budget, it wasn't really a big deal. So going back up to the mortgage, the monthly payment is $713.44. I had originally budgeted an extra $875 onto the mortgage. However, with all of this crazy income in October, I managed to put $2,175 additional onto the mortgage, which was $1,300 over budget. That was really exciting. And then where that ended up putting us, with that $2,000 payment, we were actually apparently significantly further under my goal than I thought we were, because I needed to get the principal balance of the mortgage to 78% of what it was when we took the mortgage out. And apparently this $2,000 put us significantly below that. Apparently I had missed it. I must have had my numbers based on the wrong original number. But anyways, I met that goal, and so we got the private mortgage insurance removed from the mortgage payment. Super excited. So I have to call the company, I have to call the mortgage company next week to run an escrow analysis, and then hopefully, they're hoping as early as December to have that PMI taken, or at least to have the payment reduced to reflect that, we're no longer paying private mortgage insurance. But I'm super excited about that. So that goal has officially been met as of the beginning of November, so that's super exciting there. So moving along, everything else was met. I put $101.45 into my emergency fund, and again, I just do rounding. I like everything else at round numbers. Like when I go to pay on the mortgage, I like just a nice round number, so I just pulled some change out of this goal. No big deal. So $101.45 went into the emergency fund / car replacement fund, because my car is getting old. So that's up to $1,226.65. And this new fund here, well now that I met the mortgage goal, this is my new goal. And hopefully my dad isn't watching. I don't think he is, because I want to surprise him with this one. But if you've been following this journey for a while, you'll know that before I started focusing on my last private student loan, most of last year, my dad was helping me make the payment because basically out of college I put it on a payment plan where it was a graduated payment plan. So the first 2 years I was mostly just paying interest, and then after that the payment was meant to go up. And the plan was that I'd start off with a lower payment that would be more affordable, and then I would, start working in a more lucrative field and start making more money, and then I could make the payment when it went up. However, things went the opposite way, and we got married and had our son, and I started making less money. So when the payment went up, I was not prepared. So what happened was the student loan company, Great Lakes, putting you on blast, they couldn't care less. I was telling them that, I can make a payment, but I can't make the payment that you want, and they couldn't care less. They wanted full payment, or else it was going to go straight to collections. So, because that was the only student loan that my father had co-signed on, and he didn't want any issues with it, rightfully so, he offered to help with it. So for about 4 years, my father and I split the payment in half on that student loan payment. So I want to pay him back. So, and anybody who has parents like mine know that, he's not going to take this money very willingly, but I'm not going to give him much of a choice. So, about four years worth of half of a student loan payment, plus a car that he helped me buy, it was 2011. So, yeah, seven and a half years ago. My goal is $8,500, $8,500. So I'm hoping, given my projections and some changes to my workflow that'll be coming up in the spring, that I'll go into more detail when that's relevant. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of next year, hopefully sooner. Things I do usually seem to make more money than I budgeted. Hopefully I can continue that trend, and if so, I'll have it done sooner, but at the latest, hopefully by November of next year, I'll have that money set aside. November's already looking good to have like a quarter of it set aside, but then things are gonna quiet down, January, February. But that is my current goal. And then I also had somebody asking about an update on the mortgage, so I will do my best here in the next couple days, maybe, don't hold me to it, but I'm really going to try, to get you guys just a quick video showing where we're at with the mortgage, and I guess maybe a breakdown, maybe I'll put something together showing, how much we've paid this year, and where we're at with that balance, how much it was taken out as, like how big the mortgage was originally and where we're standing right now and kind of what our goals are with it. So hopefully soon I'll get that to you guys. But now that I've rambled on for 14 minutes, that was October. It was awesome. Another goal met, checked off the list, and on to another one. So I will check back in with you guys as soon as possible, hopefully with the mortgage video before the November budget report. But don't hold me to it. But I'm going to try. So have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you again soon.